Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsyreplays. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to have a look at my top 5 heavy tanks in the game. Now, we've already seen my 5 favorite medium tanks, we've already seen my favorite tank destroyers, and now we are on to heavy tanks. After this, at some point, we will do my light tanks, but my top 5 heavy tanks in the game. Now, we're going to start off. Now, I haven't gone with all tier 10 because there are some tanks lower tiers that I really love, even though I don't play them as often, but you know, I play them for a bit of fun, and that is what I sort of take into account when I pick a favorite tank. It's not just, oh my god, this tank is mega OP, it's my favorite. It's all about the fun factor as well. So the first tank on that list, of course, it has to be the Tog. Like, the Tog is actually a really good tank. Apart from the speed, it is really good. Great DPM. The turret traverse is also very good, and of course, the hit points is very good. So definitely my favorite tier 6 and one of my favorite heavy tanks in the game. Moving on to tank number 2. And we had to go with the Smasher. I mean, the Smasher is just a beauty of a tank. It really is. It's still OP, in my opinion, and it can still be mega dangerous. Now, this guy in that corner is really, this Epsilon is really annoying me. So I'm like, okay, do you know what? F you, bang. And then like 920 damage straight away. And that was frontally with HE. Of course, I know that guy has no armor whatsoever, but just to be able to do that very easily in a tier 7 tank, and you could do it regularly. Like, honestly, you can do it so regularly. So let's do it again. Let's do it again. That 900 felt good. So let's do it again to this guy that is just around this corner. Hello, T21. HE, we want to aim, we want to get it right. 898, and that is the low. That's a low roll. That is a low roll. You could have easily done upwards of 1,000 damage, but I still think it is, like, not just OP, but it's fun. You know, the cave, it's a new KV2. No one plays the KV2 anymore if they've got the Smasher, because there's no need to. So the Smasher is definitely one of my favorite heavies in the game, and I think it always will be. Moving on to tank number 3. Tank number 3, we've gone with the Action X, and again, this has always been in my top 5 when it comes to either tier 8s or heavies, or even just general tanks. Like, even if I was to say, like, my top 5 favorite tanks, this I think will be in there. I think it is a fantastic tank. The DPM is great. In fact, the turret armor is very good. It does have a weak point, of course, but I just think the Action X is a brilliant tank. Now, this list isn't in no particular order, so it's not like this is my 3rd favorite tank. It's in no particular order. These are just 5 of my favorite heavy tanks, and they're my top 5. They're not just a random 5. They are definitely my top 5, and these are not just tanks, again, that I find OP, like the Smasher. Yes, the Smasher is OP, but things like this I don't think is OP. The first tank isn't OP. I just think they are fantastic tanks, and they're fun tanks, and that is what I look at in tanks. I don't always look to see if a tank is OP. I also look to see if they are fun, and these are my go-to tanks when it comes to blitz. So moving on to the next tank on the list, and we've gone with the Shark. Like, again, another tier 8 tank. I haven't actually gone with any tier 9s in this list. I've gone with a couple of tier 8s, obviously a tier 6, a tier 7, 2 tier 8s, and of course the end tank is going to be a tier 10. I can't have my favorite tanks in the game without there being any tier 10. And to even add some of these tanks in the list, like the Shark, I'm actually sacrificing a tier 10. And you know, I do like tier 10. It is my favorite tier. I love playing tier 10s. I love the majority of the tanks in tier 10, and a lot of them are my go-to tanks, but you know, anyone can go and play tier 10. Tier 10 should be all good tanks, but it's all about other tiers as well. Like, is there any reason to play tier 8? Like, there's some tanks that you would just not go and play when you play tier 8. If you join a platoon and you fancy playing tier 8, what is your go-to tank, and that is what this list basically is. And these tanks that you're seeing here would be my go-to tank. Now the Shark is basically a tier 8 E5. Like, it is a brilliant it's a brilliant tank. If you can go in a hold down position, you can actually get quite a lot of bounces. And I just think, you know, apart from the hatch on top, it is a brilliant tank. Honestly, it is so good. I think the camouflage is really, really good as well. And I just love playing it. Again, it is one of my go-to tanks if I want to play tier 8. This is one of the tanks that I would definitely choose to go to. Even though I've got the mastery badge, there's no reason really for me to play it, apart from the fact that I love it and I can have fun in these tanks. So the Shark is definitely up there in my top 5. Moving on to the last tank on this list. Now, the last tank on the list. Now, this was actually a very difficult choice because, again, as I said, there's quite a few tier 10 tanks that are good. Like, very, very good. You've got the Chieftain, you've got the Super Conk, you've got things like the IS-7, the VZ. There is loads of different tanks that are very, very good. But ultimately, I had to go for the Rhinoceronte. I think it's a brilliant tank, and it is one of my go-to tier 10 heavy tanks in the game. I think it is fantastic, it's fun, and you can still do a big amount of damage in this tank. So yes, it is one of my go-to tanks in tier 10. Now, this game here, I mean, I'm up against the enemy Rhinoceronte. I've got more hit points than him, so I'm just going to reload both shells. I don't mind if he shoots me. I've got more hit points, so as long as I reload both shells at the same time, well, to get out on him, I know that I can kill him before he can kill me. So he's now a 2-shot. I'm still sort of 2,000, just low. Well, as soon as I get shot, 1,500 hit points. So I know that he is a 2-shot and gone. I can take 2 shots from this guy, no problem whatsoever. So I'm going to reload both shells. He is probably going to shoot me, but yeah, it doesn't do any good. So I do get a couple of bounces into him, and then we are going to take him out. And that's almost 3k damage. And it's the thing with these auto reloading tanks, and it's not just the Rhinoceronte, but there's a few out there, and even just auto loaders in general, you pick up damage very quickly, and sometimes you kind of forget how much damage you pick up. Like, at the end of the game, you end up with sort of 4k damage. You're like, where the hell did that damage come from? Like, it's crazy just how quickly you can pick up damage when you are driving auto loaders. So yeah, the Rhinoceronte, definitely my favorite heavy tank in tier 10 at the moment. Let me know your top 5 favorite heavy tanks in Blitz in the comments below. But for now, hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm meadsy69, and I will catch you all soon. Bye bye.